We have a situation set up right now where somebody's going to come out, surprise us from around that truck with a dog that's big, active, fairly out of control, and we want to show you what to do in case you get surprised. Zoe's on free time, we're just hanging out on the street, and so we're going to film this whole thing and show you how to deal with this when this happens to you. Come on out! So here we are, we're just hanging out. I think she knows something's up. This is actually a street where there's lots of distractions. She heard the gate close. She loves Belinda with the camera. Yep, free time. Oh, there's a dog right there. Come. Surprise. Call her back to come to you. That's what you have to do for a while. And let him be free and run around and stuff. Come. And this dog actually has, this is another dog that's here for training, but we just started with come. See, if you get really close, which of course you wouldn't do, but we're showing you what you can do in the space of like 3 to 5 minutes if you had somebody like this that didn't go away. Come! Even if you have a disaster, they show up, you say come, you back away from the target, you have your reward here. And watch that dog. That dog's out of control. Make sure you're shooting that dog as well, so everything's in the shot. See, that dog is out of control, and Zoe's here paying attention to me, even though I have no food. Good girl. And he's actually having a problem with that dog. Watch out, there's a car there. And Zoe's very interested, but she's controllable now. Come on. Come. She knows her recall really well, so you have to use it now. Notice how the leash is loose. Notice how left hand leash, right hand reward. Good. That dog's going out of his mind. And most likely whoever you meet is not going to be like that. That's why we're showing you an extreme situation. But this has only been, good. This has only been about 3 to 5 minutes here, and we have a dog going nuts. You could walk a little bit closer, B. So I'm going to let him continue that, and I'm going to do a little circle here with Zoe and say, sit, and see how this dog, no, see how this dog is on her left, and I am on her right. The dog's right there. Nope. She's searching for treats that were dropped on the ground. She gets up, breaks out of a sit-stay in a stressful situation like this is. You do exactly what you just saw me do. You say no. You do a little, hey, little do-over circle, that's what I call it. Have her go back, no. She needs to stay in a real SIT. Good. See how she's turning away? Can you walk back and forth and create a little bit of movement there? See, she looks at the distraction, looks back at me, she gets rewarded. Good. Back and forth, back and forth. Good. And see, the dog's getting really close, but Zoe, because we practice this every day, Zoe is paying attention to me. The leash is loose, she's in a real sit-stay. Good. Not trying to kill that dog. You can also do it down, where she goes down. Keep doing it, okay? I need you to move back and forth to create some movement there. See how Zoe keeps looking back at me? Good. Make sure that you are in a place where she looks at the distraction, has to turn away and look back at you, and then you're there with the reward. Good. And in this kind of extreme case, yeah, if he starts to chew on the leash, see that dog's so out of control, he's chewing on the leash. If he starts to chew on the leash, call him to come to you. So he stops that, okay? So see how Zoe's looking? She looks back. Good. In this, no. Make sure she stays. See how she travels around? You want to, if she does that, you want to say no. Okay. Do your little circle. Put her back where she's supposed to be. Jumping up and down, traveling around is not allowed. But in this kind of extreme situation that I'm practicing in, you can give her a little bit of leeway because this is difficult for her to do after only being trained for less than 3 weeks. Good. With her level of leash aggression that she had when she came to me, she's done really well for, I think this is the 20th day, for just 20 days of practicing like this. And you can practice, this dog's fairly close now, and maybe we've been here for 10 minutes. You can practice, when things start to calm down, you can practice her down stays like this. Good. Of course, if you're not, you don't have this kind of situation, you're just practicing your down stays or sit stays or whatever, you need to set the bar really high. There's no more jumping up and moving and going back or any of that kind of stuff. You need to make sure that she knows she has to stay there until she's released. And that is what has helped her be able to handle this, is just insisting that she stay calm in a down stay and sit stay. And that stabilized her enough so that now she can handle this situation. And the reason we're showing you this kind of extreme situation, which probably won't happen to you, what'll happen is you'll pass by, or you'll cross the street, or they'll cross the street and then they'll be gone, is because I just want to make sure that you see how far you can take her in a short period of time. What you'll actually be doing is way easier than this, but hopefully in a few weeks or months, however long it takes you, you'll be able to do this as well after you've practiced what I've been practicing. Good. Because this is really about learning my moves, because if you do what I'm doing, Zoe is going to start seeing you differently, perceiving you differently, because you're doing what I've done with her. She'll start behaving this way with you. That's why we do these involved videos, so that you can watch everything I'm doing, practice with it, watch it every day, and just keep getting better and better, and so she never goes back to the way she used to be. Good. We could even attempt to have the dogs meet, but this dog's not great with other dogs, especially on a leash, so we're going to leave it at this. Good. Okay. See, I'm releasing her out of her down stay. Hey, this way. And we're going to continue on with our little walk.